Hi guys, this is RositaApplebum and I'm here with a talking video. I haven't made a actual let's talk video in such a long time. Figured I would film this because I already have my makeup done. I filmed a tutorial on this look. So today let's talk about relationships and social media. So social media is here. We cannot ignore it. We're all in it. I mean, you're watching me on a form of social media. And although social media is being used for great things such as YouTube and business and friendships, a lot of people are meeting off social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I just want to say that just be careful, because it's very easy to feel like you know somebody because you know them from an online platform. Just because you know someone from Instagram or Twitter or Facebook and you feel like you know them because you're watching their posts, you're interacting with them, it does not mean you know them. I mean, it takes a lot of time to actually get to know somebody, and I feel like that's mistake number one, is that people are falling into the trap of thinking that they know each other when they don't. So that's number one. Number two is that, let's say you are in a relationship or you're talking to someone and you both have social media. You know, we're young, that's totally fine. Not saying to delete it, but I'm just saying people should just watch what they say. And what I mean is, be careful, because you can be hurting someone and you don't even know it. Let's say I'm in a relationship with a guy and I'm just flirting on Instagram. Maybe he's not confronting me about it, but I can actually be hurting him in the long run. I can be causing insecurities and just like creating trust issues for him and his future, and it's just not fair. Because when the next girl comes into his life and she actually, you know, like she doesn't really flirt or she's really faithful, he's gonna take it out on her. I feel like casual flirting is completely fine if that floats your boat, like if that's just your personality. But I'm the type of person that I'm very like overprotective, and I'm very like territorial, in a sense that if you're mine and I'm yours, there's really no need for me to be looking for other options unless I'm really not meant for you and you're not meant for me. Say that girls cheat more for emotional purposes and guys cheat for physical, and they're saying also, like, studies are showing that girls are getting a lot better at cheating. And I just want to send a message to you girls out to stop. Literally, you're ruining it for the good ones out there. I'm the type of person that I will never cheat on someone. Like, I just don't see the point. I posted a picture on my Instagram that said stay faithful or stay single, and I live by that and I swear by it, because it's like, if you want to just mess around, then there's plenty of guys that are willing to just mess around with you. Don't get involved and be serious with a really good guy and then play him and then mess up his whole future and mess up his heart and his mind and his emotions, and then he's gonna create this big barrier, and he's gonna turn into this big macho man that he has no feelings, he doesn't care, and that's gonna ruin it, and it just creates like a domino effect. So we have to stop it here at this generation, because I realized that a lot of people are walking around with this I don't care attitude, and I admit I was once like that. I don't care if he's mad at me, or like I don't care, next, I don't care, but we do care. Or if we don't, then be upfront about that from the beginning. Don't make someone fall for you and then be like, I don't care, because clearly you cared enough to get with them. So care enough to be honest, and care enough to just be upfront about everything. I feel like we're just living in this big like social media where we're like, oh, I'm this, I have this many followers, I'm this person, but in reality, this is getting us nowhere. And the relationships that we're seeing that are lasting like 6 years are because they were created way before this whole thing started. They started off in high school or like in college, where Instagram and Facebook, they were there, they were around, but they weren't as prevalent as they are right now. Right now, like, this is literally the world we live in. Another thing is that I feel like guys are expecting a lot more from girls, like, oh, girls have to hold up a conversation, but yet they don't know how to. I feel like that's so unfair, where guys are now like, the girl has to text me first, the girl has to hold the conversation, the girl has to make plans, the girl has to put the first move. Like, what are we doing here? It should be equal. If I make the first move, you make the first plan. I just feel like it should just be equal. I feel like chivalry is dying and we're killing it. Us females, we're killing it for each other. If a guy shows a nice gesture or his emotions to a girl, it only takes that one girl to ruin it for the rest of the girls he's ever gonna date. If she doesn't appreciate it, or she cheats on him with his best friend, I mean, it's just setting him up for failure. He's now going to have trust issues, and who knows, maybe in his past his mom also, you know, got cheated on, and it just like builds up and it builds up, and then we just live in this place where I'm too good for you, you're too good for me. You know, he was with her and I don't like her, so I can never be with him. Like, it's just getting too complicated, and it's really simple. Just keep everything to a minimum. Like, I'm on social media a lot. I'm on Instagram a lot. I'm on YouTube. You know, I'm putting myself out there. But you have to draw a line because we're getting older. There comes a time where you have to just mature. And, you know, if you're like 18, 19, sure, go on Instagram, flirt around, put your business out there, but realize that it all will come back to bite you in the ass. I feel like people in relationships aren't really respecting each other as much as they should on social media. They're kind of taking it as a joke. And they kind of are like, oh, it's just internet, it's just Instagram, it's just Twitter. But it's not just Instagram. This is like real life. Like, you're the one that's choosing to write on somebody else's picture. Not only are you commenting on these people's pictures, but they're pictures that are exposing them. Or it's just thirst traps. It's not just you're commenting on a picture of a beautiful sky or that you like their outfit. You're commenting that you want them. And that's really disrespectful to the person you're with. I don't feel like anybody should be with anyone who is out playing games. Like, there is no time for games. I think, number one, everyone should just focus on themselves and everything will come naturally. And if you don't find it, then you don't find it. It's not the time for you. Keep on focusing on yourself, because the minute that you slip up and you let the guy take control of your mind, it's over. Say goodbye to your diploma, say goodbye to your life. Honestly, that sounds really dramatic. Fall for the wrong guy, and then you know you're in love with this wrong guy, and then you have a baby with this wrong guy, and then he's out with some other girl, he has a baby with another girl. It's not the path you want to live. It's not something you want. It's not something you deserve, and I feel like we all deserve so much. But we're letting social media get in the way. We're letting ourselves get disrespected. And I'm one of the people that if I see you repeatedly commenting on other girls' pictures, I'm just gonna let you know. I'm gonna be very upfront with you. Social media is honestly getting so big, so fast, that who knows what it's gonna look like in 2 years. If this is what it looks like now, where people are just exposing every inch of their bodies and their personal life, imagine what it's gonna be like in 2 years. Imagine in 5. Imagine what life we're setting up for our kids. You don't have to be an extremist and delete your whole account if you're in a relationship or if you're not, but respect the other person, because it's so easy to just slip up that one time and lose that guy or lose that girl, and then you're gonna feel like an idiot. What, over a comment? You have to be really realistic with yourself. When you're writing little comments and little things or putting your number out to people, you have to ask yourself, what are your intentions? Because if you're with someone and you're in a relationship, what are your intentions when you're out writing to other people? Or what are your intentions when you're out winking at girls and giving people your number? Like, are you being serious with them? Like, do you really want to explore another option? Because if you do, then break up with the girl. Like, it's not nice to hurt people, especially when you know you're hurting them. I feel like with social media, it's so easy to get caught up in this fake limelight. When things go rocky at home, that girl that you wrote to, she's not gonna be there to fix your relationship or your marriage. It's pathetic. You're willing to lose everything that you have with someone over a comment. I just think we should just reevaluate what we're putting out there and what we're saying to other people, and just realize that it can be a lot more hurtful than we think it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little rant that I had about social media. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. But I didn't want to do like a red lip, because why am I rambling about another video in this video? No. Who cares? Like, but the line goes far. Wait, no. Like a nun is talking to you guys, let alone a naked person. What are your real expectations? Like, or no, I posted a picture on my Instagram saying stay single. Wait, what did I say? Oh no, I said they're not paying your bills. They're not doing, oh, this girl's like crazy, it's just Instagram. But it's really not just Instagram. I don't know what to say. I feel like that's so biased, and so, I mean, I feel rolling carpets down, doing anything for you. There's one girl is gonna not appreciate. It only takes that one girl to not appreciate a guy's moves, or it only takes one girl to, right? And then, no, well, I don't know what I'm saying. So you either get focused with that person, or you just let them go and you focus on yourself.